Welcome back, and let's start off with our local satellite and radar. And here's the line of showers and thunderstorms making their way into the portions of southeast Iowa so far during the morning hours. And we're going to continue to watch this slide farther and farther south, because this is what's going to drive how much cloud cover we're going to be dealing with today as we head in towards the solar eclipse event, starting with the partial eclipse beginning just after 11 a.m. across the Heartland area with the totality event. Even though here in the Heartland we're not expecting, none of the areas will be within the 100% totality path. If you want to get towards the nearest place, it is going to be Moberly, Missouri. I will be there myself during the totality event today, and then the partial eclipse ends past totality as we head after the 2 p.m. hour. So this storm system this morning is going to be driving the cloud cover, but right now we are expecting clouds to be hanging around during the event, but newer models indicating we're not going to be seeing as dense of cloud cover, but you still want to head farther south if you want to see the best chance for seeing the actual event today. So let's go ahead and jump on into our current temperatures. 70 degrees in areas like Kirksville as well as Macon. Slightly cooler in Centerville at 67, and our warmest right now in Ottumwa at 71 degrees, as well as they're dealing with those showers and thunderstorms. Visibility, though, we are seeing them dropping down a few miles, now down to 6 miles in Ottumwa, 7 in Fairfield, still holding on to 5 miles of visibility in Kirksville right now. But let's talk about the storms moving in later in towards the evening hours, because that's why we have this slight risk outlook for severe weather over a majority of our area, with our southern portions dealing with a marginal risk outlook. But that short-lived is, or slight risk is short-lived and or not widespread, isolated, intense, severe storms, damaging wind, as well as hail in excess of 1 to potentially even more than 2 inches in diameter. Let's go ahead and jump on into the futurecast, timing out when that's going to move on in. So that system is going to start to move out of the area as we head in towards the early afternoon hours. And here comes that next round, beginning around 4 or 5 p.m. Starting to see some showers and isolated thunderstorms moving in. But here is the main brunt of the system, and it's moving in after the sun goes down. And normally when we see that, we see the energy leaving the system. We see the system starting to die out, and we're not going to be dealing with as bad of a storm. Unfortunately, that's not the case with this one. We are seeing this system hold on to that energy, hold on to that strength, and really keep its shape and its formation. We're seeing a straight line system forming along here, and we've dealt with this in the past. Even if we don't see tornadic activity, we can still expect very, very strong wind gusts thanks to the line that this is taking and the way it is pushing off towards our south and east. It is going to bring with it some gusty winds, very high rainfall amounts, large hail. We can see a large hail core out over in towards Sullivan County during that 1 a.m. hour. So we are seeing very good strength with this system through its timeline, through the overnight hours into the early morning hours of Tuesday, and it's going to continue in towards the 5 a.m. hour. So still moving in towards when GMH is starting tomorrow morning. Throughout the evening hours, we are dealing with a very active storm system, so you're going to want to stay tuned to all of the updates we'll be bringing you throughout the day today on Twitter as well as Facebook. You can download the KTVO weather app as well and receive all of your information as well as notifications through that, and you can download it for both iPhone and Android for free. But let's go ahead and jump on into rainfall amounts, because we are seeing most of our areas receiving in excess of an inch. Now, off here towards our western portions of southeast Iowa, we are going to see areas receiving more than this 0.33 or 0.35 inches of rain. Right now, we can expect more of these areas to receive over an inch of rain in characteristic, whereas down here towards our southwest corners, we should be seeing more than an inch, towards an inch and a half. But let's talk about cloud cover. So as that moves on through, we're going to see some pretty dense cloud cover through these morning hours, but as we head in towards that noon and 1 p.m. hour, especially that 1 p.m. hour when totality is going to be occurring, starting to see that cloud cover thinning out. So we're going to keep our eyes on those models and see if that's going to hold on true. But if we want to stay tuned, I'll be breaking down what we can expect with this solar eclipse coming up in my next full forecast. Now stick with us. Tech Bites is coming up next.